Alright guys, I'm going to tell you a story about, we get often asked, have you ever had anyone die on you? Well, I'm walking into a camp today that, one of our original camps, a lot of great guys have come through this camp. And there was a guy named Eugene, or his family called him Dean, but we knew him as Eugene, and probably one of my favorite guys. I really enjoyed him a lot. One thing I liked about Eugene, or Dean, I'm going to go ahead and call him Eugene, guys. I know his family calls him Dean, but to us, that's what I'm going to go ahead and use it for the rest of the video. He never asked for anything. Man, he was just, he was content at whatever we gave him. He made him a little camp back here. He settled in and lived and never asked for anything. He never complained about anything. And this camp's been closed down for a while, so it's kind of a mess that I'm about to walk into. But somebody's coming here and try to start cleaning up a little bit, but it's a muddy mess. But Eugene had this thing fixed up nice, and Eugene finally got a job. He was able to get a job and get himself started back on his feet. And you kind of see we kind of tucked away inside all these trees right here. I'm going to pull this over to me now. Man, it's kind of hard to talk about Eugene. He's a really cool guy. I can just remember him every time I would come around the corner to deliver him a meal. He'd kind of be sitting tucked in here. He was under a little canopy here and had a tent right there. Always good spirits. Had a lot of health issues, but he always a good positive guy. It was a year ago. I guess Eugene died in December of 2014. Eugene was living at the Budget Inn at that point in time. And I will not forget, it was just like, it was less than a week after we had our Christmas party. We had, somebody had picked him up and brought him to the Rust Bus Christmas party, and we got the word that Eugene had died. And we're like, no, we just couldn't believe it, because Eugene was fine just a couple days ago, but unfortunately Eugene had passed away in his motel room and was found. And so it was crazy. We hated it, because like I say, there's few of those guys out here that you encounter that just really impact you and are so nice, and you know, you root for them. You're on their team. And Eugene was one of those guys. You know, he had just got that job. He just oh man, it was just, things were turning around. And so the family came to us, and you know, it was crazy. And we ended up doing a little memorial for Eugene, and I'd never done that before. And so I got the opportunity to speak and honor him, and it was an honor to honor him, I guess. But what was crazy amazing is Eugene preached his own funeral, really, because he left this book, and I wish I had this book to show, and his family has this book, but it had so many scriptures that he had written down, and lessons and stuff. It was just chock full of just awesome information. And so all I had to do was get up there and speak Eugene's words to his family, and it was really cool. It was an amazing thing. I'll never forget it. But like I say, we couldn't do 30 days challenge without talking about Eugene. He's one of the coolest dudes. Just a nice guy. I don't even know what, you know, he's just an amazing guy. We miss him. He wouldn't be with us anymore because he would already been out working and stuff. But like I say, there are things that you look back on the 3 years that we've been doing this, and those are guys that impact you and that you really care about. And we hated to lose him. I know his family hated to lose him, and you know, I just encouraged his family just to take those words that he had written down and run with them and live their life. And his children have asked, you know, us to do this story. And guys, I don't know that I could do a story that would honor Eugene enough, but he was awesome. We miss him. We're glad that he's in a better place now. We have hope that we'll see him again, and he's no longer living in a tent. Just, man, guys, this is the people we invest in. We invest our lives, and we invest your resources in them. And sometimes they don't make it completely out, but man, Eugene is in a much better place now. Love him to death. We'll see him soon. And so I just wanted to share that story with you guys. And I know it's late in this game, but it's definitely one of our best stories, and one of the guys that we really miss and we really liked. All right, see you guys later.